Hello Sagittarius and welcome to my channel Wine Angel Messages. I'm Angel. This is the Lover's Day bonus reading. We'll take a look at the 3 planets that are influencing April 23rd, 2025, Lover's Day, and then we'll take a look at the cards to see what messages come through for you from Spirit. All the links, as usual, are down below in the description box to your other placements. Okay, let's start. Your first planet is the moon, which is in Pisces. Now, this is going to be influencing everyone, and also you in particular, Sag. Let's see, the moon in Pisces, what you're going to see in yourself and other people around you is that they're going to be feeling a little bit more sensitive and dreamy because this is the influence of Pisces. Also, some will be even introverted. So emotions are going to be felt that day as though they were waves coming in and out. Okay, so pay attention a little bit more to feelings, to yours and even to your partners. And the suggestion is to actually listen. Now, for you in particular, Sag, with the moon in Pisces, you in particular will be having a heart-to-heart conversation. It's going to really flow naturally. You're going to speak from the heart. You're going to open up. And in fact, the stars encourage you to dialogue with your heart and with your soul. Simply be true and say things as they are. Okay? Also, listen to what is said in conversations on Lover's Day because you're going to discover something about yourself. Interesting. The next planet we have to look at is the sun, which will be in Taurus. Okay, now here we're going to talk a little bit more because we know that Taurus has a ruling planet called Venus, which is the goddess of love and beauty. Now, the moon in Pisces is going to be sextile to the sun in Taurus, which means that this is harmony. It's working together. Okay, this is a really good aspect. So if you are single, and this is for all singles out there interacting, or if you're interacting with a single person and you're not in a relationship yet, but you'd like to be, your energy may feel a little bit passive, but you can clearly think rationally in a very balanced manner. You can balance heart and head on Lover's Day. So if you would like to rationally let go of past negative energies, it's perfect to do so. Open the door to positive, unexpected events and let go of the negative ones. If instead you are already in a relationship, then things should start to run smoothly. Just treat your partner the way you wish to be treated and they will reciprocate. Remember that everyone is equal. Should you need to forgive someone or be forgiven, the power for this is also it's in the air, let's just say. Now, specifically, Sagittarius, just you, this is how others will react, but just you, if you are in a relationship, the stars are telling you that with these placements, trust your instincts, okay? When you interact with someone very special in your life, now, like I said, could be an ongoing relationship or it's just starting, okay? Pay very close attention to what is said and follow your instincts because with a certain person, there's going to be very, very deep, profound changes that will occur, okay? And your understanding of each other is going to become much more clearer. If instead you're single, a single Sagittarius, the stars are saying dedicate some time to yourself, okay? Because the introspection that will happen, it'll show you the nature of your thoughts and exactly how your thoughts influence your interactions with others. And this is going to guide you towards more empathy. Let's just put it that way. Okay, last placement is Pluto, because Pluto will be in Aquarius. Now, Pluto in Aquarius will square the sun in Taurus. This aspect, we have to take a look at it because this is an aspect of tension because it could make people rash, bossy, or arrogant. Now, this is important to consider on Lover's Day because we don't want interferences, right? But this can still happen. So we're going to have this aspect around us, and it will involve someone who is in some way superior to you. For example, a boss, okay? Someone who has some sort of power, official power over you. So, for example, if you have some sort of confrontation with them, an argument with your boss at work, a co-worker that is superior to you in ranking, okay? Think carefully about your actions and the reactions to this if this happens. Whatever you do, do not take that stress home with you, especially not on Lover's Day, okay? This is something that should always be kept separate. How can you do this? Well, focus on what really matters to you. When you're going home, should this happen, what is it that really matters most to you? Going home and venting everything that happened at work? or is it love, that person that is in your life? Because if it is love, simply put aside whatever disturbs your peace and then open the door to love. Okay? If you're single, same thing. Don't take it with you, because if someone approaches you, they can feel that negative energy and it's not attractive. Okay? So leave that door open for a new beginning. Let go of all the stress, work-related stress. You have the power to transform any disorder into a lesson of understanding. Okay? You can actually see yourself, understand something about yourself or people around you. Okay? And this is really important also in relationships. Lover's Day, as we can see, the cards that I've prepared, April 23rd, is represented by the color pink, something soft, okay? The tortoise is the actual animal of the day, and it's an animal whose vibe is slow and steady wins the race. So whatever you do, your interactions with love, your communication, it's not going to be shish boom bang like at Valentine's Day where you buy gifts and you do things to impress them. No, it's going to be soft. It's going to be delicate. It's going to be pink, and there's going to be sweetness in it. Let's start your reading with an oracle card to get a vibe on the actual, your personal vibe for love, because these are the romance angels. No, cut the deck first. I'm anxious to get this done. Okay, the cards have already been pre-shuffled, as you know. Okay. Someone's anxious to come out. Okay, let's see, first of all, what the general love vibe is for Lover's Day, April 23rd, 2025, for Sagittarius. Lots of love, Sagittarius, I'm telling you. Look at this. 4 cards came out, and wow. Okay, this one flipped over. It's the last one. Should keep it for the last part, but okay. You got a lot of them. Congratulations. Okay, let's see. First of all, you are getting to know each other. Very important. In fact, this is perfect for Lover's Day because the vibe is very soft. It's slow moving. Remember the tortoise. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And in fact, I had mentioned that there was going to be some sort of conversation, a very heartfelt conversation that will make you understand each other. Thank you, Spirit, for confirming. Wow, you got a lot. This is great. Congratulations. Let's see. This one has finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Yeah. And if we remember correctly, the stars had said, do not take those problems home with you. Don't take them with you. Don't bring them into that situation. Okay. Your nervousness, your negativity is going to flow into the love aspect, something that you don't want, okay? But in any case, those issues are part of the framework at the moment. So I'm picking up that should be resolved. You can talk about it, yes, but remember not to bring in the negative vibrations, okay? You can always talk about it, but the vibrations is what we don't want. We don't want those to come into play because it'll ruin it. Okay, thank you, Spirit, again, for confirming. What else do we have? Calling in your soulmate, and you have already seen the other one. Wedding. Okay, so congratulations, Sagittarius. What is happening here? Wow. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Okay, so either you are in a relationship or you'd like to be, you already have someone special, you know them. Because Lover's Day is not only for those in a relationship, but also those that want to be in a relationship and they want to call in their soulmate, okay? You can. The vibration on this day is very delicate, but it's stable, it's deep-rooted, and you can. So if you'd like, there's a beautiful angel here calling them in, behind this girl. You can call them in, okay? And in fact, it looks like your prayers are answered because the last card that you have is wedding. Congratulations. Some sort of very strong, stable, founded relationship. This situation involves marriage, so there could be one. So even if you don't believe in marriage or whatever, this represents a good, solid, stable relationship. Congratulations, Sagittarius. Wow. Very, very nice reading. I don't think you even want these cards at this point to see what happens during the day. I think this is like the answer. Okay, let's take a look because we're going to do a complete reading in any case. And we're going to see what messages Spirit has for you that are important to face Lover's Day in the best way possible. Okay, we might have an insight of what's going to happen. We'll see. Just the last messages that come through with the tarot. Ooh, okay. And we start off with more than one. It looked like one. Okay, let me see here, because this writing is really small. The Nine of Pentacles. Okay, sorry about that, but the writing, I have to get used to the writing in this one. It's almost Japanese as well. And the Moon. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles. We're looking at, there is someone in the picture that is very abundant. Okay, female figure that is very abundant. See, they came out, and she came out with the Moon in the reverse at this point. So what I'm picking up here is there's some sort of misunderstanding that is involved with someone, with the female energy, obviously I'm talking about. There's some sort of misunderstanding that has occurred with this person, okay? And I'd like to know more about this misunderstanding. Too much. Okay, no, sorry. Spirit said not that part. Okay. We don't even have much room on the table. Let's see. What about this misunderstanding with this abundant female energy? Okay. So, Sagittarius, you may have a fear involved because of the misunderstanding. Okay. And it should be clarified. And in fact, I'm hearing clarification. You have to talk, because the stars, the planets are talking about the opportunity to have a heart-to-heart conversation and actually tell the truth. Okay. Let's see what else. Okay, thank you. Yep, another 2. Okay, let's see. Now we have, at this point, the Four of Cups. Up in the reverse, however. Okay. So, yeah, you will be getting clarity on it. You definitely will be getting clarity. I'm hearing clarity. And you're going to be choosing happiness. You're not going to sit there sulking about it or worrying about it. You're going to choose to be happy. If you do decide to have this conversation with them, as the stars were suggesting, you will get clarity on it. And it will clarify, actually. And then we have, okay, then we have the Magician in the reverse. Okay. Whatever happened, the clarity that occurred here that caused this misunderstanding, it was caused, I'm picking up, this was caused by some sort of manipulation that happened, okay? And basically, the misunderstanding was not your fault. It was nobody's fault. It was an external factor. But you have to clarify it, okay? When you clarify it, when you finally get it all out and you explain exactly what happened, the reason why you were tricked, for example, someone told you something and it wasn't true, okay, because you were fooled, okay? You were the one that was fooled here, and it caused this misunderstanding with this energy. At this point, it will clarify everything, okay? And the fact that the oracle cards have let you take a look at this, it's like in chronological order it came out, getting to know each other, talking about that issue of finances that you can talk about it, but like I said, don't bring the negativity in there. And even the stars had said, calling in your soulmate, and then the wedding. It's all in chronological order. And the other message here is really nice. Simply clarify this misunderstanding and tell them what happened. And that is the best message that you can get to solve everything. And so everything will go well. Sag, I can't say anything better than this. This is like a fantastic reading. Beautiful. I hope you liked it. I don't think there's any reason not to like it. There's nothing negative here. Have a great Lover's Day. Whatever happens, I wish you well. Whether you're in a relationship or whether you're single, I wish you well. Thank you for liking, for sharing, for subscribing, and for being with me. Have a great Lover's Day. Bye-bye for now from Angel.